He thinks she's too impulsive and she thinks he's too indecisive.
What do you think?
I think they're both right, and I think things are gonna go terribly again if they don't realize this.
Again? What happened?
I guess...
Bob sits back and forth as he was trying to think of a tactful way to say something very blunt.
Well, they both agreed that it was the worst blind date ever.
What?
Oh, please don't tell anyone I told you that.
I can keep my mouth shut.
I'm sorry, I have to get going.
Wait, don't leave me. Hello everyone, this is Natnarf signing in, and welcome back to Kansei. Yeah, you eat. Yeah. I'm gonna redo everything because I need to know if there's another. Because I know there's gotta be another ending, so. I already read that. That's going boo. Whoa! Sorry, dude. Yeah, dude. Hi. Oh, good. Kevin, Sofia has a master coat and wicked. Passed away. Whoa. Sorry, man. This is just. Whoa. So. I wonder if it would change if I put a different thing on. May have been murdered.
Holy cow! Murdered? I didn't see that one coming. I guess that's what he meant.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Otten never liked to talk about his history. Anytime someone asked, he'd always say that he buried his past a long time ago. Once, when he'd had a little too much to drink, he told me that he was afraid that one day his past would come back and return the favor.
That seems pretty obvious. It would fit exact the fact that he built the house like
Man,
a fortress.
dead? Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just too weird. I'm still having a hard time believing it. So...
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll hang out here. I'll be in the security room if you need me. It's the first door on the left here in this hallway. To keep exciting more things out of the way. Hey. I think so. Kinda. How did you... No, okay, sorry. So?
I'm gonna die.
Truly?
That's definitely not the right answer. Well,
You're telling me that out of nowhere you just guessed that something was wrong with Mr. Otten?
yes?
And this guess was so compelling that you pounded on his office door until we finally opened it?
I guess so.
Stop lying to me! Mr. Otten is dead and I know you're involved. Why else would he have been so afraid of you?
Hang on! Kongai didn't do anything. He just happened to be here today. If it weren't for him, you might not even know that Mr. Otten is dead yet.
There's something but she doesn't take her eyes off me.
Then where did this lucky guess come from? Surely you don't scream outside everyone's door the moment you guess that something has gone wrong.
If I were the kid, I wouldn't tell you that Mr. On died. I'd run away.
The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Fine, then how did I do it? I never even saw Mr. On. Her expression wavers for a moment. She can't actually think of a good answer.
It was you. It had to have been you.
Purse my lips and shake my head. Nothing I say will matter at this point in time.
Sophia, I'm so sorry about Mr. Otten. But he's the one who called us here, remember?
Now Kitty tentatively places his hand on Sophia's shoulder. She flinches, but she doesn't move away.
I know it's scary. And I know that it's confusing. But I know you're a smart woman. And you know that what you're accusing him of doesn't make sense. We're here to help. Please, let us help.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, I'm jumping to the strangest conclusions here. I must not be in a very good frame of mind right
You're
now.
not, hey. You're not. She sighs and shuts her eyes. She looks like she wants to cry again. Then cry, damn it. Sorry, you really care about Mr. On, didn't you? For a moment, she didn't respond. Her shirt again.
I don't know what I'm going to do now that he's gone.
I'm so sorry.
Again with the hand.
I'm sorry. I just really want to find the person who did this. If there's anything you need to know, just ask, okay?
Okay. Sure. Dang it. I'll be right back.
He did not. Mr. Otten didn't trust banking institutions very much. He preferred to play the stock market himself. His belief was that he should be allowed to do as he pleased with his own money. And if he lost it all, then it was his fault.
Uh-huh.
He'd rather lose everything on his own than gain a little interest from a bank playing it safe.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
What sort of illegal things was Mr. Otten doing?
Well, I've heard that he used to head up a series of experiments for the government back in the day. Something about altering genetics. The whole thing wasn't exactly approved as humane, and pretty much everyone was kept in the dark about it.
Mm-hmm. Then how did you find out?
It's a long story, but the short version is I've met a lot of the victims. I've pieced together their stories and followed the trail back to William Otten.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. So Mr. Otten toyed with genetics and someone wants to kill him for it.
It's a possibility, isn't it?
I suppose. What are you talking about, William? What was that about?
Ah, those. Well, recently, word's been going...
No. Aha! I heard that Mr. Otten was conducting genetic experiments on people.
That's a pretty strong claim. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Well, not exactly, but I mean, Marissa said there were rumors about it.
Listening to rumors is a dangerous thing. Each has a grain of truth wrapped up in a powerful lie.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's enough truth in it that she came all the way there to investigate.
And then let's hope she turns something up. Until then, I'd be wary of believing things without any substantiation.
Okay. Do you know Mr. Otten has a vault at a bank?
I assume most rich people do. Why do you ask?
I heard him mentioning something about a... No. Save. Oh, my daughter's nosy again. I heard he mentioned something about a vault safe before he died.
That's strange. I didn't hear anything.
Maybe I just made it up.
No, you're probably onto something.
Mm-hmm.
Although, looking at his lifestyle, I'm actually inclined to think that any vault he cares about would be in this house.
How do you know?
He rarely leaves the house, and security here is tight, even for a high-ranking official.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious that he has trust issues. Someone like him wouldn't let a bank hold on to something important.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I'm sure he'd want to keep a close eye on it too. If there's a vault, it's definitely somewhere in here.
Mm-hmm. He's right. It has to be hidden in this place or somewhere. Or else, I wonder if anyone here knows about it. Yes! You know anything about a vault or safe hidden in his house?
Yes, Mr. Otten mentioned a safe place once or twice, although I don't know the exact location. I'm sure it's in the house somewhere, but the way he spoke of how inconvenient it was, I assume it wasn't located in his study.
Mm-hmm. You know anything about experiments with alternating genetics that Mr. Otten ran?
Mr. Otten has run a good number of studies on genetics, but experimentation was more the forte of his old business partner.
Mm-hmm.
That was nearly 20 years ago, though.
Oh god. Now, we're back to here now. Do you know anything about a whole vault hidden inside the house?
A vault? Can't say I do. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably in his office. It's the most secure place around here, after all. Although, I can't think of anything he might have that's more valuable than that precious artifact collection of his. He sunk more money than I care to think about buying all that old stuff up. Maybe that old museum of his is the vault. He certainly loves it enough.
What do you mean?
He wanders in there all the time, just to look at stuff.
Why is it one of the monitors on the wall? The glowing screen displays an angled image of the room.
That room has so much stuff he cares about. You could probably say it's his vault.
Haha. Points at the bottom of the corner of this room.
There's a blind spot right here. Anything under the camera won't show up on the monitor.
Okay.
It's the only place in the house with such a massive blind spot. I keep telling Mr. Otten that we should reposition the camera, but he refuses.
Why would Mr. Otten willingly hide a potion of his house? Maybe something there isn't there what doesn't want Kevin to see. I have to go inspect it myself. That's all for now.
Come by if you want to ask me anything else.
Oh sure, I will come by. Yep. Examine this. Only in the room that can be seen from the exterior cabinet. It's also one of the few items not under the glass. I suspect that Mr. Otten was hiding something in this box. Yes. I run my hand along the side of this box, looking for some side of door, latch, one of the... Oh, the the glitch is still down there. But nothing happens. Hey, Lee May, do you know anything about this? I point at the box and Lee May approaches it and inspects it carefully.
It's locked.
What do you mean? I don't see a keyhole or anything. She shakes her head.
It is a puzzle box. You must rearrange the panels on the side to open the doors.
Oh, great. I see. How do I do that? She shakes her head again.
I will do it.
You're sure?
I want to help.
Oh.
Aki does not let me work because she worries about me. But there's no danger with this. I can be useful again.
Oh. She wants to. I don't see why I shouldn't let her. She probably has a better idea of doing what to do anyway. I will let you do it. Yes. Aww. Say aww. Okay, now eat your biscuit. She touches the side panel lightly and slides it back and forth, tilting her ear towards the box as she's listening for something. After a few seconds, she moves her hand to the other side of the box and repeats the process. She pauses, takes back a step, looks at the box carefully.
This will take some time. Please return later.
Oh, sure. Let's save before I screw up anything. Gotta go down here? Dang it. No! Whoa.
Oops, sorry, Con.
Where have you been?
I was just upstairs with Liam.
Yee.
Oh, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think.
I know.
I have to. What about you? Maybe the killer is after it too. We should try to figure out what's in it.
Wait. Go back. No. It's a beautiful work home. Maybe the killer's after it too. We'll try to
Or,
figure out
better yet, actually find it.
Okay.
Hey, con guy, right?
Oh my god, I forgot you. Don't do that! Hey, what's up?
Just wondering if you were on good terms with that police dude.
Ah, skip you.
I told. What are you Wait. Well? Oh, cut the man. Why?
Save. The person
Murdered?
Yeah.
No, definitely no. She said I had more time. Why? Are you sure it was murder?
Well, we wouldn't be able to say for sure until the autopsy, but yeah, pretty sure.
No. This is not good. Not good.
He glances back and forth as if expecting to see something leaping out of the shadows and take it.
I'm gonna... I need to think.
Uh-huh. Liam, wait! The main entrance just in time to see him race up the stairs. Probably not, but he already disappeared by the time I got here. Where'd he go?
Try not to get into...
Where'd he go?
That's cool.
Please. Where'd he go? You eat your cake. This is the point where I never got to ask. You do everything your sister tells you to do? It seems like you keep giving up what you want in order to please her.
Actually, it's sort of the other way around. Our mother died during birth, so Aki was the one who had to raise me. She gave up her life for my sake. I guess after making her life so difficult, I'm just trying to make things easier for her now. Besides, I don't do everything she tells me to. We argue all the time.
Seriously, it doesn't look like it to me.
Stay with us a little longer, and you'll see plenty.
Why do Anaki and Detective Gursky hate each other so much? Yes, that's a good question.
Well, both of them have very strong personalities, but they have different approaches to solving problems. He thinks she's too impulsive, and she thinks he's too indecisive.
What do you think?
I think they're both right, and I think things are gonna go terribly again if they don't realize this.
Again, what happened?
I guess...
Bob sits back and forth as he was trying to think of a tactful way to say something very blunt.
Well, they both agreed that it was the worst blind date ever.
What?
Oh, please don't tell anyone I told you that.
I can keep my mouth shut.
I'm sorry, I have to get going.
Wait, don't leave me.
Aki wants me to look around upstairs for a bit.
Alright. Okay, sure. See you, I guess. Oh my god. That's so adorable. They went on a date. And they broke up. Does anyone in your family some kind of medical condition? What cow?
Has someone been talking about my husband?
Yes.
That boy.
Hey, for a brief moment, it doesn't take long for her to regain her composure.
Yes, my husband's heart is failing, and Autumn Engineering is the only company with the technology to keep him alive. Mr. Autumn allowed my husband preferential treatment in exchange for my services. I may not receive a paycheck, but I value my husband's well-being even more.
But how does he live now? She claps her hand to there and straightens her back.
Now please do not pry any further into my...
I didn't think I would. Can you... Actually, I should be checking whether she's done already. Is she done? I'll save that. Are you done with the puzzle? I approach and gently touch the doors. I hear a soft click. Make a little sound on the smooth carving edge. Whoa, good job. My heart sinks as soon as the door opens. It's empty. Nudge and touches my hand. A small smile flickers across her lips.
That is only the first door.
What? What are you talking about? The first door. She takes my hand and places it inside the box, pressing my fingertips against the underside of the top of the box. My fingers trace out the shape of a small hole carved in the wood. Next to it, a worn series of characters. Probably Chinese. There's a keyhole here. What does the writing say?
The key is in the place between mind and body.
Mind and body. There must be some sort of secret compartment here. I guess we'll have to find the key in order to open it.
I have already searched this room, but I cannot find it.
Maybe somewhere in the house? It's in the place maybe between the mind and the body. What does that mean? Mind and body? Mind and body, mind and body, 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 body. Mind and body. Wait. Mind and body, mind and body, mind and body! I don't have enough time already. So yeah. I'll have to end this episode right here. And my daughter's getting my hair ready. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Click on the like button or dislike button. Whatever suits your taste buds. I know it was crap, but yeah. It's more than about searching the house because I don't want to die again. Yeah, click on the annotations to see more, to see my previous video and to see more, or to subscribe to me of what I've done. I think I said it wrong, but yeah. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off. Bye bye.